Are you one of those people that have been watching the 260 some episodes and you're thinking, boy, he is an energizer bunny. He's a machine. He doesn't stop. Well, guess what? Yes, I do. We are stopping the Hangout with Michael shows in 7 more episodes. So welcome and enjoy the 7th of the last episode, ending on with my annual New Year's Day show here on Hangout with Michael. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Logie. I'm the author of these 3 best-selling books, and I've been here every Friday for 263 weeks, give or take a vacation. And we are glad that you have joined us again today. The format of the show is Q&A. You got the questions, we got the answers, and I'm not doing it alone. Matter of fact, I'm doing it with my friend, John. John, good morning.
Good morning. My name is John Inverarity. I'm a certified emotion code, certified body code practitioner and helping people all over the world with aches and pains, mental health concerns. I'll be reading a lot of comments today and questions. So get your questions in early, comments in, say hello, let us know where you're watching from. And yeah, looking forward to another great show.
Yeah, we're going to have fun today. And, any questions about law of attraction, NLP, your life purpose, any questions about writing a book, any questions about participating in a trade show, any questions about being a speaker, if I do it, I can answer your question. Now, if you have questions about sports injuries or mental sports failures or horses or anything to do with the emotion code, body code, John can jump into there and and tell you a lot about that. Maybe you get some questions about your misbehaving children, and can John help with that? So, you know what? This is the day to do that. We're willing to hang out here as long as we're getting the Q's and A's. So, John, before we begin, let's do our favorite thing. Let's peek through the curtain and see who is here nice and early. I'm going to start with our friend Natasha Paula Samuel. As usual, looking forward to the show, watching from a dark, cold Romford, Essex. Okay, and our friend Shirley Pierre from Toronto saying good morning from Toronto. Who else?
Yeah, Kelly Carson says, morning, Michael and John.
Kelly Carson.
Yeah. Janice is here, Janice Pritchard. Good morning, bros.
Oh, good. All the top fans are out today.
Yeah, front row.
Front row. Business class seating, please. Lisa Gentile has joined us. She's giving us a good morning. You'll be pleased to hear, this is our friend Sylvie from the UK. What is she going to do on Friday nights now? Because she's been with us for like 263 episodes.
Yeah.
You'll be pleased to hear there's no weather in London. It was pretty gray and now it's dark. You're a funny bird. Who else?
Parmelia Parham. Good morning, bros. Hello from lovely Parksville.
Woohoo, Parksville, Vancouver Island. Leslie Marshall. Okay, go ahead, John.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I'm so sad to hear the show is ending. I've been listening to you for a long time. Well, that part's over. John and I are still hosting the oh-so-popular weekly Emotion Code Bro Show. That's my putting my energy. And I'm starting a new interview series. Once a month, I'm going to be interviewing a successful entrepreneur or business person that's using law of attraction and emotion code and just stuff that we've been doing here and how they apply to their business. Say, well, you know what? First thing I get up in the morning, I do my list of evidence, or I want to know that, and I taught them that. So it's so refreshing to hear that. Oh, remember that tool where you do the exercise called "Here's what I like about this." We do that on Thursdays. Like I want you at home to be inspired and say, how do I apply? You've been learning for 263 weeks. Ideally, you've been applying it, but how do business people really apply it? That
Great.
is I don't have a name for it yet. I don't have a time and all that stuff, but we'll be going live on this station or this Facebook when we do.
Yeah, so it's not ending, it's changing though. So it's just a little change. We like that.
Change. Yeah, it won't have the banner. It won't have the Hangout with Michael banner.
No, something different maybe.
I'm growing up. Michael grew up a bit.
Coffee with Michael?
This was fun. No, it's not even that. Not even coffee with Michael.
No.
I don't know what I'm going to call it. We'll see. I've asked the question,
Yeah.
And law of attraction is unfolding and orchestrating to give you the answer of what to call my monthly show where I interview successful entrepreneurs and business people, find out how they're applying law of attraction, and ask them to give some tips and strategies to share with the viewers.
Yeah.
.com.
And inspiration.
Yeah. Okay, Kelly, Sikora. Hello, gentlemen. Glad I came join you again from East Point, Michigan. Hey, Kevin. Good morning. Sylvie Bellini, I'm looking forward to seeing what Michael does next. At least we all have the previous episodes to watch. Yeah.
That's
On my
right.
Facebook page, we're going to be recycling all the old shows, like, the vaults or the files or something. But I also have a massive YouTube channel with 2 million views on all the shows. And thank you if you're one of those people. John, give the screen a little refresh and see.
Yeah. So I don't see any questions yet. So for everyone watching, if you do have a question about law of attraction, law of connection, your life purpose, emotion code, body code, speaking, writing a book, training people, they would love to hear it.
There we go.
And we have Cass McRae's here.
Yeah.
Hey. Morning, bros.
Hey, Cass McCary. And Jennifer Towner is live from the Macy's Holiday Parade in Seattle. Not raining. Hey, it's not raining in Victoria. It's quite sunny today.
Oh, it is raining hard in Vancouver.
Isn't that interesting how that happens?
Yeah, all night too.
If it wasn't a big stir, I'd turn the camera around and show you. It's beautiful and sunny. And you have rain. And we're like...
Pouring
15,
rain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Buckets.
Hashtag so sorry.
Cats and dogs.
That'd be messy, wouldn't it? Cats and dogs. Gail Johnson Gustin. Always enjoy listening to you guys. Thank you. Kelly Carson. Woohoo. Interview new authors too. Without you, it would not have happened. Well, I'll consider that, Kelly. You're an entrepreneur. You're a businesswoman. You have success. You've been using it. You may qualify. Good. Okay, John. So it's question and answer time. Well, maybe I'll do announcement time. Yeah, maybe I'll do announcement time. So today, if you look on my Facebook page, and if you're on part of my email, today we issued a Black Friday special, and it is a 20-minute emotion code Heartwall session, my 4-part Law of Attraction series video, my 4 on relationships, and my 4-part NLP on relationships. So it's all about relationships. Remove the heart wall, do the Law of Attraction work to attract and define your ideal relationship, and then use NLP to build nice, tight, close relationships when you get it. And all those different packages are about $500. It's on sale today for $100. Even the emotion code sessions, the other stuff's just free, really. The emotion code session heart wall help you find love, remove all the blocks that are stopping you from having a lovely relationship with your family and friends and customers and clients and people on the street. For get that fixed for $100. What the hashtag are you kidding me is going on? It's a great value, and I'm almost insistent now with most of my, well, not insistent in a B-pants way, but just a little like, you know what? Why don't we just do a quickie heart wall? Oh, what's that? And I said, you'll find out. And I just wanted to be part of the session now because it's so impactful. Mm-hmm. Even if they were coming for other reasons, like sore back and sore neck, it's like, you know what? Why don't I just do a little zippy-to-do around? So it's called the heart wall, and it is an emotion code process that removes unprocessed negative emotions, usually from past relationships that have made a mess of your life. It's called the heart wall. So, yeah, that's the special. And what's happening? I'm in Victoria on July 26th and 27th at the Victoria Health Show, doing a Law of Attraction presentation on Friday, doing an emotion code presentation on Sunday, and Sunday morning before the trade show opens, I'm doing an NLP seminar for the exhibitors. So I'm actually doing 3 seminars, 2 of them are public. Wow. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm repeating all that in Calgary the next weekend. I think it's March 2 and 3. So Victoria, the last weekend in January, next weekend we go to Calgary. And then I'm doing a Sunday afternoon seminar here in Victoria on February 10th. So that is my updates. Looks like a couple people have commented. Is there a question there, John?
I sure hope so here. Yeah, okay. So Sylvia Bellini says, here's a question for you. How important is perseverance in having a good LOA practice?
Perseverance. That sounds like a negative word to me, but it could be reframed. How perseverance, you know what? It feels like that little choo-choo train that just can't get it done. Like, it's like, I can do it. And it's like to persevere. I don't know. Maybe I've got a wrong impression of the word. What does it mean to you, John?
Perseverance, persistent, ambitious.
Well, see, persistent doesn't feel like a good word, but ambitious does. I don't know, Sylvia. I'm just playing up on the word there. So consistence is a good law of attraction practice. But perseverance, I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to give you my interpretation. If I have to, it's going to sound like, if I have to persevere, I'm a slice. So perseverance. If I have to pursue something, that feels like work, and that's not how it's done, right? I don't have to pursue it. I can launch the vibration of desiring it and let it come. But if I'm pursuing it, now I'm doing this. Now I get binocular. Now I'm looking. I'm looking for it. It's not my job. I'm not. Yeah, we're not supposed to be looking. That's what irritated me about that. Yeah, don't persevere to keep looking and hunting. Just let it happen. Change that word to persistent. Persistent? No, consistent. Persistent. Consistent. Thanks, Sylvia. Good question. Okay, who else, John?
Anthony Pinelli's here. Happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen. Yeah, thanks. Anthony, you as well. To all our friends in the States. Hope your tummies are full. I know mine is. But no Rocky Road.
No, that Rocky Road ice cream is what he's referring to. And in a previous episode on Saturday, using the emotion code, John or I forget who it was, did a session with Anthony, and we helped him move his addiction, craving, interest, lust, desire, gotta have it when I see it, buy double when it's all sale, don't share it with anybody, eat it in bed, Rocky Road ice cream.
You know what it was? It was in your training where you worked on it.
Oh, that's right, in the group training.
Yeah.
Look at that. So good stuff. No Rocky Road. Hashtag so sorry, ice cream people, ice cream manufacturers.
Yeah.
Okay, I see a question from Kevin. Sometimes when I'm trying to deliberately attract my ideal clients, I sometimes have a hard time feeling that, is there something I can do to get in the zone? Yes. Zone, there's another word for zone. And John, what do we call the zone here on the Hangout with Michael show?
The bubble, the vibration.
Yeah, so that's a zone. The zone is around you. It's, and I'm using this to illustrate, that's where your vibes are at. So I'm going to reread Kevin's question. Is there something I can do to get in the zone? Oh, there is, Kevin, and it's a law of attraction hack that you need to know about. Now, getting in the zone means you're sending the vibration. And when you're sending the vibration, the obedient law of attraction is unfolding and orchestrating to bring you what you give your attention to. So we have to be very deliberate about what's in our zone or what's in our bubble. But here's the hack. Law of attraction doesn't know how it got in there. Because law of attraction doesn't have a brain, and it doesn't have a conscience, and it doesn't decide. Matter of fact, I'm not very smart, but it's obedient. Law of attraction says, let's respond to the vibration in Kevin Kelly Sikora's bubble. And you know what Kevin's doing at his desk? Here's what I liked about Betty. I met with her last week. She was a great client. Let's see. She paid on time. She sent me a thank you card. Matter of fact, she posted about me on Facebook. I love when that happened. I got 2 referrals from her in that same week, and she rebooked and she booked again. And she keeps sending me all these thank you notes and referrals. I like that about Betty. Now, does law of attraction know who Betty is? No. Because law of attraction isn't a thing in her person. Law of attraction is energy that's responding. Law of attraction is... Now remember, John, we talked about the words. The words you use are important. These are words. Whether they're on a postcard or I'm reading them or writing, they're words. And those words cause me to have a feeling, which is the vibration. So now, as I'm remembering... law of attraction doesn't know if you're remembering or pretending or playing or observing or creating or complaining or wishing or wanting or remembering something positive. So be more deliberate about what you put in your, zone. Today, right now, not right now, after the show, I want you to build a list of your top 5 ideal clients. And I want you to tell me, not me, just do it right here. I want you to be deliberate about doing 10 things about each person. What did I like about that? I liked about that person? They came out of nowhere. I opened my email, I got a sale. I love that. Here's what else I liked about them. They confirmed that their appointment. They arrived 2 minutes early. They came prepared. And as I'm doing that, I'm including it. And when I'm including it, I can attract it. The point that I'm making here, about 500 of them, but the most important one is law of attraction doesn't know how the vibration of what you desire gets inside of your zone. It simply matches it. So not you, Kevin, but be less complaining and be less critical. And on the way home from a meeting that never happened, law of attraction is in the car. So watch what you're vibing. It's in the bathroom. It's in your bedroom. It's everywhere. So when you call your friends, oh, I hate when this happens, or you're complaining, law of attraction, respond to it. Kevin, 5 clients, 10 things you like about them, period. Now you got a list of 50 things, and pay attention to the list. Paying attention to the list meant you did it deliberately. And when you deliberately include the vibration of what you desire, you become a deliberate attractor. Because law of attraction is already on. You don't have to turn it on. It's on right now. So why don't you have law of attraction catch you, sending the vibration of what you desire? Michael Loche style. Thanks, Kevin.
Brilliant.
Well, you know it's brilliant when Anthony Pinelli gives you a whole S-balls.
Yeah.
You know you're good.
Yeah. So back to the perseverance. Corrine Beach Murray says, sounds like you're trudging along, trying to get it done. And Sylvia says,
CBM.
Consistency.
I think so too.
Yeah. Hey, Tanya, she's here, says greetings. Good to tune in today.
Hey, Tanya.
Another question from Sylvia and Natasha. Here, so we'll do Natasha's first, and then I'll go to Sylvia's. Yeah. Natasha asks, Michael, which of your books did you enjoy writing the best?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I'm going to give you the history on all 3 of them. The first one was Law of Attraction, and it was my seminar. So I'd been building all my notes on my seminar. And I remember living in a small apartment and having my friend Jeff come over because I didn't want to write it. And I remember laying on the floor in my bedroom, and that's where my desk was, and my friend Jeff was typing, and I was just talking. So we did that a lot, and he would come over and he would say, "You're going to lay on the floor again?" I said, "I don't know why, but I got into a habit of laying on the floor." So, and the other thing is that I only write on yellow paper. So I probably bought 500,000 pads of this yellow paper. I buy it by the case at Staples. Like I'm addicted to this yellow paper.
Yeah.
You know where it has, oh yes, I carry it everywhere. That was my first book, Law of Attraction. I wrote that laying on the floor. My second book, which the author, my publisher asked me to write, I wrote it in the hospital. My dad was in palliative care, and then I would go in at 8 at night till 8 in the morning. That was my shift, and I was awake for whenever we needed some help. And I wrote my second book in a hospital room. It was a nice room, though. Hospital room with like fluorescent lights and everything. I remember that, but I got tons done. And the third book I had been writing for 5 years in the pub across the street. I just couldn't have any distractions, so I'd go to the pub and...
No distractions there.
No. Well, there was no I would sit where there was no TV, so I wasn't watching the sports game, and I'm not really a drinker, so I wasn't going to drink. I was really going to work in my book and eat. But I would go and I'd write pages and pages on yellow paper, and it always struck up. Everyone always asked me, "You're always writing," even at chorus. "You're always writing. What are you writing? What are you writing?" Ideas. I met Helena yesterday, and I left with a placemat full of stuff. So that's where I wrote my third book on yellow paper cross, and then I would come home and I would read through it, and then I would type what I liked. But with all 3 books, I did seminars, multiple seminars on all of them to really polish the processes. So I guess I didn't say which one I liked best. The NLP one was not, I didn't really like writing it there, but I had to stay awake, so I did that. And it wasn't a book that I wanted to write. I was asked to write it. And now it's actually more popular than it was when I wrote it. That's interesting.
So it's a tie.
Yeah. Corinne Beach Murray's, thank you for the question there. It said, I've been using the 3 Law of Attraction worksheets with a few clients in my emotion code appointments. Oh, nice. You've been doing it with them. Yeah, because once you learn that clarity through contrast worksheet, you want to use it for everything and then teach it to your friends, and that's a good thing to do. Okay, John. Regis is saying hello from the gym. I'm just saying that. I'm going to refresh. You can refresh yours. Let me know.
Yeah, question from Sylvia.
Okay.
Another question. Here's another question. What is going on when the opposite appears of what you desire? What can we do to correct this?
Well, somehow, well, you only attract it if you vibed it. Okay, so I didn't create your own teaching. My question would be, what are you giving attention to? Are you saying, I don't want the blue one, I want the red one? Well, both of those sentences set the energy in motion. So I'd need to interview a little, find out, because here's the truth. If you've attracted it, you've had to have given it attention somewhere. That's the rule. That's what law. So my job would be to find what were you doing, saying, thinking, observing, remembering that cause you to give attention. It doesn't just appear. The universe isn't testing anybody. Myth number 21. If you're getting it, you've had to have sent the vibration that attracted it, even if you didn't know that you were. So that's again, are you observing it? Are you talking about it? Well, I don't know, maybe it's a vibe passed on from your parents that you picked up, and now you're vibing that. So even you, if you got it, you had to have sent the vibration. So now your job is to back up. So what was I doing? Am I using the word? Am I giving it attention? Hope that helped. Daisy Kate Vinkelin. No. Hey, hi. So I've recently split up with my ex. Congratulations. That's me congratulating her. Any advice for someone moving on and focusing on themselves? From the Britain flags. I hope that's right. UK. Okay, here's what I would do. Daisy, for $100, I can change your life. First, get a heart wall session, because your heart now has some unprocessed negative emotions, and that's going to stay with you until you remove it by a heart wall. And then listen to my 4-part Law of Attraction series on attracting new relationships. Now, I wouldn't say you don't need one right away, but attract some ideal dates just to get out and, just kind of sniff around, find out what's out there. But before you do, make sure you line up the energy so you're attracting all the good ones. So that is the 4-part Law of Attraction. And then the 4-part NLP series. When you do meet the ideal person, you'll know how to connect with them much better. So that
Great
is
value promo. Yeah, do you have a link to that?
There is I'll put it in later. We only issued it this morning, so
okay.
You know me. I just talk before things are ready, but we'll put the link somewhere.
Yeah.
Kim Whitner from Pennsylvania joined us. Good morning, Kim.
Yeah.
CBM, Corrine Beachmore, yellow paper is the bomb. And you know what? I tried to jazz it up. I tried to zhuzh it up one time, and I bought the purple paper and the green. I don't think I used a sheet of it. I rebelled. I got
like the yellow too. I got little yellow stickies.
Yeah.
Stickies everywhere.
Yeah. Okay, Sylvia Bellini. I've come along from a long line of complainers and moaners, and one thing I've learned from you is to stop that and concentrate on talking about the lovely things in my life. It's made such a difference. Thank you very much. Good stuff. It's a nice lifelong lesson to remember. Bye.
Yeah, that's great. Something here from Ian Stables.
Ian Stables is in the house. Go ahead.
Hi, Michael. Sometimes when you say a desire phrase, it reminds you that you don't have it. Then this gives you a negative vibration. Is there a way to deal with this? I also remember you saying when you read the statement, you can't help but feel it.
That's right. So the first part, hey, Ian, good morning. The first part of your sentence is there any way to deal with, you say your desire statement, but there's a key sentence in the desire statement, and it's at the beginning. You're saying, I'm in the process of attracting my ideal whatever. So, and then little voice says that you don't have it. Yeah, I know you don't have it. If you had it, you wouldn't be desiring it. So that's, that makes sense. So instead of focusing that you don't, as soon as you said, oh, but I don't have it, then you have to go back to the sentences. No, but I'm in the process of attracting it. And then you have to play that little mind game. It's like, I don't have it yet. I know, but I'm in the process. It's a brand new way to look at things. It could ask for a paradigm. But aren't I supposed to say, I have it? No, you're in the process of having it. And that's the way to dig you out of that little negative current that says, oh, I don't have it yet. Then I want you to hear my voice say, you don't have it yet. It's under process. You're in the process. You'll write that down, Ian. Yeah, write this down in the chat. I'm in the process of attracting it, ... I'm in the process of attracting it. Oh, I don't have it yet. And make the other sentence louder. And the more you say, I'm in the process of a belief that you have is just a thought that you think over and over and over and over. And so take the new thought, which is, I'm in the process, and think it over and over. And before you know it, it'll become the most dominant thought. And as soon as you think, I don't have it, the new, stronger, dominant thought will say, I'm in the process of attracting it. So it becomes the balance of your thoughts, like mine. Oh, if I ever said I don't have it yet, that thought would probably never even form for me, because as soon as I thought about thinking about saying it, I would say, oh, well, it's in the process. That's how you train your brain, Ian. Good question.
Mm-hmm.
And as you talk or think about anything, it causes you to send the vibration of it. It doesn't cause you to feel it. It causes you to send the vibration of it. The feel's a funny word here. Good. Who else?
Sherry Green says hello from Fort McMurray.
Fort McMurray, Canada. Good morning, Sherry.
Yep. Tanya says, do you ever have an inverted response when muscle testing for the emotion code? I sometimes get the opposite yes-no signals to what I usually get when doing the sway test.
I'm sorry, did she say sway test? Yeah. Honestly, Tanya, love you to Reese's Pieces, but do yourself a favor. Learn how to do muscle testing with your fingers. Because when you start doing it on other people and yourself, you're not always going to be positioned to muscle test. Yeah, this opinion is brought to you by me, okay? And you want to make money doing the emotion code? Bye-bye sway test. Bye-bye sway. It takes too long. Too long to do. Too long. But anyway, John, if she does want to continue the sway test, we'll still love her to Reese's Pieces. But what would you recommend that she could improve her results?
You could have another practitioner work on you. Say, is there something interfering with my ability to muscle test correctly? That would be the line of questioning I would use.
I have
could be trap emotions just standing in the way. There could be some limiting beliefs. Body code, there's some stuff that might invert you. Negative energies, offensive energies. A lot of different things.
Sounds like so much work.
Yeah, I mean, you could try and...
Okay, here's my advice. Drink more water, and then establish what a yes is and establish what a no is to train your muscles, and eventually you won't have to do it. Show me, and the question would be, show me a yes. Okay, good, thank you. That's what a yes is. Show me a no. Okay, good. Am I hydrated enough? Boom. Those 3 questions before a session. Tanya, can you try that right now for me? Drink more water and establish a yes and a no. Inside the my Emotion Code Hangout room, which is free, there is a video that John and I did about muscle testing. And no, it wasn't the sway test. Hey, John, who else? Anything else out there?
Yeah, a lot of great comments here. So Kevin Kelly Sikora says, I have really been trying to stay positive and keeping positive vibes, but things don't seem to be working out like other people that are deliberately attracting things. I sometimes feel stuck and I'm not sure what I may be doing wrong.
I've been practicing the law of attraction, but it's just not working. Not that Kevin Kelly Sikora has that whiny voice. Maybe it's this. Hey, dude, I've been practicing law of attraction and it's not working, dude. Okay, this is a free. You can go to HangoutWithMichael.com, click on the Law of Attraction tab. You will see this course. I have 2 of them. One is, hey, I'm new to Law of Attraction. And Kevin will say, well, I'm not new. Well, guess what, Kevin? I got you covered. You're not new. You've been practicing it. It's a 30-minute online course with a video. If you go to my website, HangoutWithMichael.com, and find it, can you post it in the chat? Because it's a great training. Thanks, Kevin. This question is for you, John. John, how did you find out about the emotion code? First, remind us how many years you've been teaching it, because most of us only learned about it like in the last couple of years. So you're a dinosaur with it.
Right, yeah. My dinosaur, yeah. It was 2011. I found out about it. So a few years. I've been not teaching it, but practicing it for since then. Since my wife's mom threw the book at me and said, "Hey, I think you should try this out." I'll buy a session with this practitioner that I know because I had like chronic pain for really really bad arm pain, elbow pain, tendonitis, and try this out. It's different. And I said, okay. I mean, it took me a few months to book the session because it's, weird. But yeah, that's how I got into it.
Because it's easier to stay in pain for 3 months.
Yeah. Long story short, it's because of my own aches and pains and suffering. Yeah. But yeah, kind of worked out.
Good. Well, I mean, there must be a difference between attracting clients now and how much time it takes to explain it, which is hardly anything now, compared to back in those days when it was like, what are you talking about? Without all the exposure that we have now for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, well, we appreciate your longevity and all the stuff you help us with. Good question, Natasha Paula Samuel.
Yeah.
How did I find John? Paula's asking. No, she's not asking it. I'm just pretending she's asking it. How did I find John? Straight. I've been limping across the stage for probably 2 years. And someone said, oh, the emotion code. And I didn't really know what it was. And I thought I had to travel to Vancouver. So I went online. I live on Gilligan's Island. I knew I'd have to leave here to go. I typed in emotion code and Vancouver. Well, they came up. I think you were the only one. Like it was rare, right?
Yeah, your mic is,
it's my mic not
a little bit here.
Just hold on. So I went to Google, typed in emotion code Vancouver, John's name came up, and that's how I ended up finding John. And I think right away after that couple sessions we had, it was like, you know what, we should probably do something on the air. I brought you on this regular show. You talked about emotion code, and the rest is history. And now I'm converting the Hangout with Michael more into the emotion code.
Yeah.
Very good.
Your audio is still something's off with it.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
That's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using the ball. So Ian Stables wrote that quote, I'm in the process of attracting. So hopefully you got that good message there, Ian.
Yeah.
Good. Anything else cooking out there, John?
Hey, comment from Lisa Gentile. I had a heart wall session with Michael this week, and I feel like a new person. I feel so calm and optimistic. I slept the whole day after the session. I can't thank you enough. Wow. Awesome.
Oh, wow. That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Wow, I just refreshed. What the refresh is going on? There's lots of people. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it was like a 20-minute, it was the package, the 20-minute heart wall session.
Yeah.
I love that. Calm and optimistic. Wouldn't that be nice if everyone be able to say that about themselves? How you doing? Oh, I'm calm and optimistic. Like, oh, really? That's weird. Weird that, because what do most people say? Oh, not bad. That'd be a great answer if I asked, are you doing bad? And you would say, no, not bad. Why do we say not bad? Not we, you, and I. Why do people say not bad when you ask? It's like that's the measurement. Oh, well, if you're not bad, I don't want to hear about it. Hopefully you'll get bad later. You sound disappointed. Yeah, not bad. Oh, you sound disappointed because it's not bad. Please. How about saying that you're calm and optimistic? Thank you, Lisa. I love that. Our friend Carol saying hello. Carol Backlid, good morning.
Yeah, Ian says thank you. Sheldon Foster, hello from Baltimore.
Okay, yeah, Sheldon's with us. Hey, Sheldon, good morning. And Tanya is saying, I have tried without a lot of success. Oh, okay, well, maybe it's time to get a practitioner to, what John was saying, do you have any blocks? Do you have any resistance? Do you have any beliefs that are stopping that? Or do it yourself.
And get a backup method to muscle testing. Yeah, the sway test is
hopefully
not my favorite either. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ian Stables says, there are certain phrases I like best, like I love the thought of. And when I say I love how it feels, instantly think I don't know how it feels. Well, you know what? This is so important, Ian, because there are 4 styles the way people like to receive information. You don't like the sentence I love how it feels. That's a BS sentence for you. But you do like I love the thought of. So that tells me you're this group here. I love the thought of. You could even say, I don't know if you can see these words up close, John. Can you read some of those?
Yeah, digital would be, makes sense, think, thought, process, logical, order.
That's right. So you could use those words and say, oh, I love, it makes sense to me to have clients that do this. I love thinking about clients that call me on time and pay on time. I love the thought of having a full database. So a lot of head words. Good observation, Ian. I want to use the words that make you feel good. Law of attraction doesn't care. Listen, Ian. Law of attraction doesn't care what words you use. It cares how it responds to how you feel about the words you use. So do a good job like you're doing. Use your vibrational meter. No, that's not the word. That's not the word. And then when you find it, the meter's going to go, and say, there, that sentence is ideal for me.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Green Beach Murray says, I did a session on myself when I started muscle testing and watched the bros video on muscle testing.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, good. Thank you,
Carson
Craig.
thinks you're funny.
Hey, Cass McCrae has a funny question. Sorry, not funny, but I'm going to make it funny. He said, what are the most heart wall blocks, emotions you've ever cleared? Well, Cass, it's not a contest. You didn't win. Kelly Carson won. She's going to tell you that too. Kelly Carson, how many heart walls did I remove from you? And Cass McCrae, tell me what you've experienced, because I think I did a session with you last week. Tell me what you experienced with your heart wall. Hashtag, you didn't win the most heart walls, but you did have one. Kelly Carson thinks I'm funny. Oh,
yeah.
Sharks.
Yeah, so Kelly says she'll watch the training, because I've only been using the sway test, but only use it on herself, and she'll watch the bro video.
Yeah, for sure.
And Green Beach Murray says, I found out about the book and watch you too, and now a practitioner. Very grateful to you too.
Oh, great. We love that. We love influencing. Influence is one of my highest needs. So the mere fact that I influence someone to get interested as a practitioner and take the training.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Shari from Fort McMurray says, can the sessions be done through Skype? The sessions are done on this kind of video like this or through Skype. When people book a session, I give them the link to this software, and it's really easy for them to join. Or it can be done by phone. I'm going to say all of my work is done over the phone. We don't work in person. And if we do, we're at a show doing a demo or something. Or at Cora's restaurant, swiping the old magnet at the restaurant. They're all done. And that's the beauty. You can live in Fort McMurray or you can live in Kuala Lumpur or Asia or Africa, and we have people all over the world. Actually, we can connect with people anywhere in the world. We don't even have to see them. So Sherry, consider yourself getting a heart wall session. It'll change your heart.
Yeah.
Oh, someone write that down. Kelly Carson, clicking in and out. Oh, that's my voice. Okay.
Yeah. Elise Shockey's here, says good afternoon.
Hey, Elise. Now, let's talk to Tanya again. She's saying, this was the one we talked about earlier about her muscle testing. She said, I'm never thirsty. So I think it's a hydration issue. I'll definitely get help with that. Love you to Reese's Pieces, too. I'm going to tell you more about this story. This is very vulnerable for me to do it, but it's so funny, I have to tell you. So my friend, I lived in Toronto for a couple of years. I had one friend, and this was about 30 years ago when being positive was really weird. I've been weird my whole life. I was weird. And he used to call me, he'd joke, he'd make funny names for me. So one time I said something that was really spiritual, and he was like, he said, I love you to Della Reese's Pieces. Now, you have to know who Della Reese is to make it be funny. Do you know who Della Reese is? She was the woman with the gray hair that did Touched by an Angel. Oh, okay. Somebody out there knows who Della Reese's Pieces is. So you
Definitely.
blend it. I love you to Della Reese's Pieces. And so I've dropped the Della. No, I'm just saying Reese's Pieces. Someone cut that out. Why did I tell that story? So Tanya, here is a question for you to ask yourself. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being severely dehydrated, what is my level of dehydration? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? You can do it and you can find out.
Could be as simple as drinking more water.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of water. Kelly Carson, 53 heart walls. We're having fun. John, tomorrow we are completing our 4-part series for the entrepreneur and business person with the emotion code. Can you tell people what we've been doing there and what they can expect tomorrow?
Yeah, so Bro Show, Saturdays, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. And tomorrow what we're doing is part 4 of our business abundance series, and so helping business owners, entrepreneurs clear out their blocks. And tomorrow we're working on opportunities, right? So attracting opportunities, getting opportunities, meet people, have events, that kind of thing. And so previously, 1, 2, and 3, episodes 1 through 2 and 3. Number 1 was
the first show we worked on business beliefs. Is it okay for me to make more money? And so we flushed out those beliefs. Yeah.
The money ceiling, right?
The money ceiling, that's what it was, the earning ceiling.
Yeah, money ceiling, to earn more money. And the second one was ...
Prospect. Do I have blocks that are stopping me attracting? Because it all starts with the prospect. It all starts with prospecting, right? And then last week we did a funny one where there was just people's personal little bugaboos. I don't want to return phone calls. I hate doing email. Yeah. I don't like being told to ASAP or, those little bugs. And then tomorrow, of course, is the blanket one. And it's my favorite one. It's called opportunities. And we're not going to define what they are. So I can say, an opportunity over here. Just opportunities for you to attract more ideal prospects and opportunities for you to meet more money. So we're doing that tomorrow, part 4. And the last 4 weeks has been taken from John and our separate business program. So all business people need training, whether you're working for the government or the post office, everyone has to be training. The training we do is to remove the blocks that are stopping you from being more successful. All the training in the world to be the best salesperson or be the best this or the best speaker or the best this will not guarantee you success if you have blocks that are stopping you from really being resilient and abundant. So check us out.
Yep.
Jim and Verarity piped in. Jim says, Della Reese was Perry Mason's secretary. she had legs, that one. She was around forever. Kim Whitner, she goes, I know who Della is, and so does Carol Backlid. I think we all know that.
Jerry Green says, thank you. I'm new to your following. And wow. Yeah.
Okay, Ian Stables. You said you're talking about wanting to support somebody that's in an unhappy situation. Let me train them. Take them to my website, HangoutWithMichael.com. There's 2 classes. I'm new to Law of Attraction. Get your friend to watch that. You watch it with her. Do the worksheet together. So instead of you teaching her, because sometimes our friends have resistance. Matter of fact, 2 of my best friends never read my book. Talk about resistance. Yeah. So go to my website, HangoutWithMichael.com. Find the one that says, I'm new to Law of Attraction. And then when you're ready, take the next one. I've been practicing Law of Attraction. Let me explain it to her.
Yep. Okay. Update from Cass McCrae. Because he cleared the heart wall. He says, around 3 days later, I felt my energy shift. I felt lighter, fresh, and new.
Okay.
Nice. So fresh, Cass McCrae.
Well, I want to know the dirt. Spill some tea. Spill the tea, Cass McCrae.
Yeah.
You're a famous country and western at the bars at night. Are people treating you differently? Are people, Cass, really?
Fresh and new.
What the secrecy is going on?
The rated R version. Fresh and new is a little PG, Cass.
So Shari, she's new. So Shari, if you haven't watched us do Saturday show, it's very different than today. Tomorrow we're doing the emotion code, and I think you should watch it so you can understand more about the process. So when you have your heart wall session, you'll know what it is. Can you please put the link to the muscle testing video? The muscle testing video is inside the Hangout with Michael room. And if somebody finds it and they make a comment on it, it'll pop up to the front of the list. Hashtag, get your own secretary, Sylvia Bellini. Dicky thing. Kelly Carson,
YouTube.
53 heart walls.
Yeah.
Okay, what else, John?
That's a good one.
We're gonna spend 4 or 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna go. What else?
Here's a good comment from Sherry Green, your new follower.
Yes.
It's just a comment, but she says, "Yeah, thank you to the universe for leading me to you."
That's right. Well, you can thank yourself, Sherry Green, for setting the vibration of wanting to attract something like me. There's nothing outside of you that did it to you or for you. You created this. I am here, Sherry Green, because of you. You're right. The universe unfolded and orchestrated to match the vibration of your request to learn more about this kind of thing, and I showed up. Anthony Pinelli gave me a hashtag, spill the tea.
Yeah. Janice wants the juice. Kelly says, I could do with a little fresh and new.
Pamelia Param saying, yes, I love Touched by an Angel. Has a whole new meaning for me now. Oh, yeah, he used to call me Della Reese.
Everyone knows who Della is. Kim knows. Carol knows.
Okay, John, I think we're going to start to wind down. Next week is episode number -6 to the New Year's Day special. New Year's Day special is kind of special. Hashtag Captain Obvious, it's on New Year's Day. It's not on Friday. It's on New Year's Day. And I'm going to give you some tips for 2019, kind of some daily tips. What should I be doing? What does Michael Loge do every day, to stay tapped in, tuned in, and connected to law of attraction and all the other great stuff? I'm going to share that with you. John, tell people if they were going to book an emotion code session with you, what is the process? Like, do they call you, the email? Just walk them through, and I'm going to check to see who else is saying what. Go ahead.
Yeah, so if you're interested in a heart wall session or emotion code, body code session with me, then my website's aliveandpure.com. It's right below me here. I'll put the link in the comments as well. Online scheduling. If you go to the contact me page, open the scheduler, set your time zone, set a day and time that works for you, and links up to PayPal conveniently. And that's it. And simple as that.
Easy breezy. Comfort of your own home.
Well too. Same online scheduling software to book that heart wall session. And Michael will put a link in later to his. Yeah,
I have some time to do it right now after the show.
Yeah.
Hashtag fix your heart.
Heart wall session, plus you get the relationship, NLP and law of attraction programs too. So that's awesome. Awesome value. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had a good show today, John. We're back next week. We're on tomorrow, same time on this Facebook page. And tomorrow we're working with business people and entrepreneurs to help them remove the blocks and their own creativity to attract some ideal opportunities that are defined as being opportunities that generate money in my world, in their world. So we want to help them with that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Good. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much, everybody, for chilling with us today. We loved having you here. We'll see you later.
See you later, everyone.